Hi, everybody. I'm gonna give it a hot second just in case anyone's like seeing an ad right now. Just a hot sec till I think everyone's here. I think everyone's here now. Hi, everybody. I'm in a new location. If you haven't noticed, it was just really hot out today. So I was like, I don't want to be in the hottest room of my house. I put all my bookshelves in like the hottest room of the house. It's not a good idea, but like that's the only space I had available for all of my shelves. I moved on into my bedroom today, and if you can see, I have a little special guest. I put down a big sheet on the bed so Batman can be on bed. So Batman's gonna hang out with us. We're gonna do some reading. He's gonna be my little helper in the background. So I figured this will be fun. Kind of a new location. I filmed like a few drunk classics in here when it gets really hot, but most of the time I'm not in here. Anyways, hi, dearie. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Hello, kitty. Love kitties. Charles, hello, my dear. How are you? Hi, how are you? Ew, reading. What? Thank you. I figured I'd put some ambiance in the background because it's not like the most dynamic of shots. It's just kind of like sleeping. Like that's all I'm doing here, really. So it's not the most dynamic area, but I don't know. Maybe I'll like do more lives in here just because it's so much cooler in the bedroom than it is in like it's technically the dining room where I have all my bookcases. Like I'm sitting at the dining room table and filming videos. So like I don't know. Maybe I'll try to make it more aesthetic in here eventually. We'll see. Yay for Batman. Yeah, there is the Hulk right here. I don't know if you guys can see it fully, but it does say, "Who ate my green beans?" I don't know why I did that. Well, I do. I believe I had smoked a lot of weed that day and I colored pictures. But it's on my wall forever now. Okay. Thank you. Yes. It's a two-part series. You can kind of see the other ones on the wall next to it. Basically Greg and I took like a painting class where you have to paint your own painting and they were doing Starry Night and like Greg and I were like, let's do Batman Starry Night. So like we put Batman in it and we both painted half of it. So that's our little painting in here. Oh, voodoo. I love it. I've been on like 4 Zoom meetings today and all of them had cats. So it was just all of a sudden cat tail went across the screen. So I was like, I've been seeing a lot of cats today. Oh, that's a good question, Charles. Thank you for wrangling me back in because I can go off the rails. So I'm kind of leaving my TBR list, and I am going to be reading Our Crooked Hearts by Melissa Albert. I have the arc of it. It's something I've been really wanting to read for quite a while. It's kind of like generational trauma, and there's two concurrent storylines with like the mother as a teenager and the daughter as a teenager now. Mother got into black magic, that's coming back to haunt her now, and like maybe like the daughter's having similar experiences, so it's going to be like a mother daughter team up to take down black magic powers. I don't know. But I'm like into it. I think it's going to be really cool. I've liked other stuff by Melissa Albert, so I'm going to start reading that today. I really just want to pound romances, but you know what, I can't just only do that, so I'm trying to read something different, but I reserve the right to like move forward with a different book if I so choose. Oh, nice. I like that. Why not? I mean, Batman is a bat and a man, so I think it counts. There you go. Voodoo, the kitty. Hey, how are you? Thanks for coming and hanging out. Hi, Allie. Cats love Zoom. Yes. I think they realize, what are you staring at? I need to put myself in front of it because then I have all your attention. What's that? Hi, baby. Every once in a while, he'll start like moving around. Yeah, I hopefully, fingers crossed, it's good. I know, it's, like, witchy and, like, I don't know, trauma, and I'm like, "Maybe it's gonna be cool." I don't know, I'm gonna try it out. I wanna read about 100 pages of it today, that's, like, the goal. Hey, hey, Sarah. Charles, when you're right, you know? I've also been reading a little bit of the Blades and Bodice Rippers book of the month. We've been doing it quarterly this year, and this month, Mara picked the book. It's going to be on Mara's channel the last Saturday of the month, and she picked Morning Glory Milking Farm, and it's about milking minotaurs. Like, they produce 24 ounces each go. Like, that's like a bucket of cum, like, I'm, like, alarmed by it the whole time I'm reading it. I'm not that far in, but it's like there's so many fluids that I'm, like, a little grossed out. So that's also in the background going on. So, there you go. Yes. Screw range, get your smut on. This is, like, gonna be the quote of the day, I feel. I mean, it's not necessarily written to be spicy so far, like, she's been milking the minotaurs, but it's more like, I don't know, like, health related more so than, like, sexy. It's like, this is a medical procedure. So far, it's like they're trying very hard to have it not be spicy, even though, like, it's spicy. So, it's a weird tone right now. I'm only, like, I think I'm on chapter 5, like, I'm not read very much of it, if at all. Yeah, it's I don't know why they do it by hand at all. In the book. Like, they have a machine that collects the milk. And, like, why don't you just use the machine the whole time? Like, why are you even, like, manually doing this? It seems, like, not very efficient. I don't know. Yes, they have so milking. A mate for a dragon, okay. Loving the night readathon. Yes, I never end up participating in readathons is because like, I don't know, if like, I have this block about it where I'm like, if I join it, then I have to read certain books, and then I won't want to read them, which is stupid. I have a TBR, like, I do that myself. I don't know. I never can get my shit together, if I'm being honest. I didn't watch that video yet. Um, You know what? I haven't watched that video, but I, like, take notes as I'm reading, so I have something to talk about during the live show, and I also was talking about the business model, and I'm like, "Wait, how do they get paid?" Like, are these voluntary? Like, basically, they need the milk to make boner pills for other people, and I'm like, "People are just, like, swallowing bull semen and, like, don't have a problem with this?" Like, how do they is it just a little capsule of it? Like, how does the what? I don't I'm probably focusing on the wrong things for this book. That's probably the least problematic element of it, but I'm just like, wait a minute. I have so many notes about their business model as well, so that makes me happy to know. True. Yeah, I'm not like a fluid kind of girl. Like I know like some people really like fluids in in their romances and that's fine. Not yucking someone else's yum personally. I'm just like that just seems like a mess. So I'm not really into fluids. So already I'm going in like I'm not into this so much. But who knows? Maybe it'll be cute. It's allegedly supposed to be cute. Yeah, it's gonna I'm like, "Poor Leanna." Like, no one thinks she's gonna like this. No one in the right mind would think she would like this. I feel like we're being mean to her this time. I feel like I have, like, potential to like it because I read very spicy things, so does Mara. Bethany's on the fence, but, like, poor Leanna, like, I felt bad about it this time. I didn't pick it, so it's not my fault this is happening, but, like, I'm like, "Oh," I felt like we're being mean to her. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just so all over the place with my reading too this summer. I don't know, maybe I'll try it one day. I used to do them, and then I put so much pressure on myself to, like, read enough books for the readathon that, like, it stopped being fun. So, like, I have, like, this, I don't know, a trauma block, I guess, about it. Hey, thanks for coming. I did not forget, we were starting to talk about the Persuasion adaptation movie on Saturday, and I was expecting to get notes from everybody, especially Miss Flamingo, about, what you guys thought of it. I haven't watched it yet. I've only seen the trailer. Nor have I read the book, but I'm trying to maybe put that on deck for drunk classes classics for August since why not? It's kind of hot right now. I might as well do it. So that's kind of the goal is to put Persuasion on deck for August. We'll see. But yeah, if you guys have thoughts about the adaptation, let me know about it. Mm, there you go. Yeah. I should do it. Like, I don't know. I need to make friends on YouTube. Like, you guys are all great, and I love talking to you, and I feel like we're friends at this point, but I mean, like, other booktuber friends, because like, I don't know how to make friends with people. I feel like probably doing those and, like, chatting about them with people might help, but, like, I'm so busy all the time that I'm like, I feel like I'm not a good friend for it. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into my own mental health issues. There you go. Please discuss in the comments. We'll go through it. Yep. I know that from the trailer at least. But yeah, so you guys can discuss in the comments and why not? Like we've been talking for about like 12 minutes now. Let's do our first sprint. Let's go for it. So let me go ahead and share my screen. I use my rainbow one again because this is like my favorite one. Where is it though? There it is. Sorry, it was buried on my screen. Okay, let's go ahead and do a 30-minute sprint and we'll join back up. Hi, everybody. Oh my goodness, that was a good sprint. So I got to page 62 of this one. Like I was a little reading machine. I very much enjoying it so far. It's got lots of spooky vibes. Um, just like here's the thing about Melissa Albert. I don't know if you read The Hazelwood. I think that was her debut. But she writes these really interesting characters who are like I guess I don't want to use the term unlikable, but they're unlikable. They're not like characters you want to root for. They're not necessarily like good people, but hot damn are they interesting. They're complex. She also understands like the rage that comes in with being a teenage girl. So she lets them be messy and angry and make bad decisions sometimes, but like it's not bad decisions to move the plot forward. It's a bad decision that makes sense for them because they're not necessarily likable. But it's definitely got a lot of vibes and it's spooky and I don't know what's going on yet. It's all just up in the air. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm waiting for something to take shape. But yeah, I got to basically chapter 9. So I read a lot. It was a very successful reading sprint. So I'm going back up here to comments I missed while we were doing our sprint, and we were talking a little bit about Persuasion, the new adaptation of it that came out, and like, what's the take on that? So let's see. Oh, okay. I haven't seen that reaction video yet. Oh, Summerween. We're also talking about readathons going on right now. I mean, I love horror books too, hence, this is a horror book, but, every time I read one, I tend to like them quite a bit. I just don't read that many of them. Okay, okay, you liked it. So, I mean, I don't mind a fourth wall break if it's done, like, in a clever way. So, like, I could be down for that. Readathons more as guidelines. Okay. I mean, yeah, they do always have guidelines, but like my overachieving self, like just basically says, like, no, you need to like complete all of the prompts. And then it just forces me to read so much, but so much. And then like I hate it. It's my own problem. It's not like the readathon's problem. It's just me not handling life well. Summerween. I keep hearing so much about this Summerween. I don't okay, so someone else is in mind those fourth wall breaks in what was this? Persuasion. Mr. Elliot. I haven't read it. I need to read it. Like I've read other books that like used it as like I don't know, inspiration, inspired by retellings of, but I haven't actually read Persuasion, which is weird. I've read retellings of it. I haven't read the book. Okay, same. I don't mind it either. Having a solid foundation. Oh yeah, so you haven't read it either. Exactly. But I it can be done and it can be done cleverly, like, like Parks and Rec or The Office made a very successful TV show breaking the fourth wall all the damn time. So like I'm not off put by it. I think it could be like clever. The social satire with a romance. Okay. And her sarcasm in the movie about being the middle child and just everything was awesome. I mean, yeah, it's definitely satirical and sarcastic. So if that's being brought out in the adaptation, I think it's doing a good job. I think some people are more purist than others. Some people like a little bit more accuracy. But I'm like, it's a movie. Like, if it was really accurate, it wouldn't exist because movies didn't exist back then. you know? Like, just let it be what it is. Oh, good job. That's like a nice big jump in that book. Congrats. You finished the jigsaw? Awesome. I haven't done a jigsaw puzzle in like so long. Good stuff. What kind of tea was it? It's a YA fantasy that I've been interested in. Okay. That you do hear mixed things about it because I don't know, she has a specific writing style. Um I would say Melissa Albert, I'll put them in the same category as like Victoria Lee, who did shoot, I can't remember names of their books. Hold on. I'll figure it out. Really. Oh, okay. So they wrote The Fever King and there's a sequel to it called The Electric Air. That's really good. It's like sci-fi. And then there's A Lesson in Vengeance, which just came out last year by them that I was obsessed with. I it was like one of my favorite books of 2021. It was so good. But again, very dislikable characters. They're not likable at all. They're like angry and they make bad decisions and messy. They're messy characters. So I can see people getting frustrated with that, but like I'm here for vibes and they set up like a good spooky atmosphere. So I would say if you like Victoria Lee, you will like Melissa Albert and vice versa, or if you haven't read any of them, I think they're kindred spirits of authors. They're kind of similar. Oh, fix your printer. Oh no. Haunting Adeline. Okay. Oh, me. Oh, my. I'm assuming it's ghosty. I like ghost books. I'm glad you got 20% of it. I haven't read Night Country and I'm ashamed of myself. I do have it. I bought it. I haven't read it yet though, but I very much enjoyed it. So I think this is technically my second Melissa Albert. But I fully enjoying it. Like I had it pre-ordered and then I ended up getting the arc of it. But it was like really anticipated read for me. So I'm so far so good. I'm very much enjoying this. It's got like all of the vibes I want. It feels creepy without being like in the face, like in your face creepy. There's just like a lot of subtle things happening, and you're like, something sketchy is going on here. You feel like unsettled. So like I'm having a good time with it. Our Crooked Hearts, I think it's technically YA. I would say it's definitely YA. It's YA. Like there's two timelines in here. We're mainly following this teenage girl, and then we're following her mother when her mother was a teenage girl. So I don't know. I feel like it's definitely a YA book, but kind of a crossover hit because I feel like adults would pick up on certain things that maybe younger readers wouldn't. But I think ideally it's a YA book, but like I'm thoroughly enjoying it. No regrets about it. Hey, thank you for coming anyways. Another kitty. Oh my goodness. Like I've seen so many cats today. I'm having a great time. And Paper Girls, oh my goodness, I haven't read that series in so long. I really, really liked it when it was first coming out back in the day. Like I like a lot of stuff from Image, and Vertigo. Those are like my two like publishing houses for comics that I'm like super into. But yeah, that's a cool series. I guess it's really good for like Stranger Things fans. I think you would get into it. It definitely kind of has like a similar vibe. Completionist. Yes. Yes, exactly. Like I need to do them all. And then like I feel bad if I don't. And it's my own problem. Okay. I don't know who Mr. Elliot is, but I'm hopefully gonna read Persuasion in August. So I will find out eventually. Yes, Deadpool is another one. Breaks the fourth wall. It's entertaining. I feel like it moves the story forward. Okay. Finding out the truth with capitals. Oh my. Hello, fellow Amanda. Oh, and a dog. We've been seeing a lot of cats, but you know what? We could have dogs too. Like mine, there's mine. He's back there. There he is. You can see his little ears, his bat ears. Green tea. Good job. I have two Finch for Summerween. Okay. I hope you do. We're gonna do at least one more sprint. They are. They're so pretty. And this one is too. It's so simple with like just the rabbit knocker, but like there's already creepy shit with rabbits in this. So I don't know. I use Storygraph, the app, when I'm looking up like content warnings for books because they have a good section on that for everything. I mainly use like Goodreads still for like tracking, but like I like Storygraph for content warning. So I would recommend checking it out. There's some dark stuff in here so far, especially with rabbits. So if you're sensitive to like animal stuff, maybe take a pause, but it's a witchcraft book, so, you can fill in the blanks yourself. I don't wanna be spoilery. Ooh, Sundial! Okay, Moby Dick on audio? Bless your heart, I hope you're doing well with it. But, like, I wanted to read, Sundial, that's by, Catronia something, I can't remember what their last name is. But, yeah, Sundial looked really, really cool, it's like a horror book. Hunting Adeline. Okay, so it's a dark romance, but there are ghosts in it as well as a cold murder case. Content warnings are massive. Okay, when you say dark romance, I'm assuming they should be massive. Again, Storygraph has a lot of stuff on it, and they have like lots of like content warnings that are like user based. So it's a good, I gives you a good gist of like what you should expect out of them. Oh, Side Changeling. Okay, 15 pages. You were so close. Okay, we're gonna do at least one more sprint. So she'll knock that out. I read a few books in the Side Changeling series like years ago, probably before I went even started on BookTube. It's been like 5 years. I realized I hit my 5 year anniversary recently and like forgot to do anything about it. But yeah, I've been here for 5 years. It was definitely before I started with BookTube. But I don't know. Maybe I want to go back into it. I wasn't super into them when I started reading them that like way back in the day, but I might be into them now. But like, I don't know. I have this weird block about it because I had read them previously. Oh, yes, I forget what the collection of fairy tales is called, but yeah, it's like they're fucked up. They're fucked up fairy tales, and like, it's really fun. Oh, it has a TV show? Wait, yeah, I think I heard about that. Paper Girls. If you need something similar to Stranger Things, there's gonna be a TV show and there's comics. It's got a good vibe for that. Guild that's the angel one, right? The Guild Hunter? Like, I read the first book of that for, like, a book club I was in back in the day, and it was, like, fine. I wasn't, like, super into it, but I didn't hate it. What kind of dog is my dog? He's a Batman. That's his belly, though. He's laying on his side, but, we don't really know. He was a rescue, but they said he was a bull terrier mix, but I think he might be, like, pit bull and lab. We don't know exactly. That's what he like those are the vibes he gives me, but he has these like big sticky uppy ears because he's a little Batman. His name is Batman. So I changed the series and Guild Hunters. Oh no! That's the worst. Okay, so Luna, that's Luna. Okay, so a beagle and a Jack Russell. That is so adorable. Oh my goodness. I love little Jack Russells. I've never had a small dog though. I've always had like big old dogs. Like he's like 70 pounds. Like I've always had like enormous dogs, but like I loved like little Jack Russell Terriers. Cause like, did everyone else in the 90s watch this TV show called Wishbone? Where like it was a little Jack Russell Terrier and he went and he like did classics. He went into all the stories and he like told them. I was obsessed with Wishbone as a kid, so, like, it brings that up for me. Oh, okay, of course, why not? I want it so bad! Ah, Katrina Ward, there you go. I thought it was Catronia. I thought there was an O in there for some reason, but, yes. Really, really wanna read that one. He won't put up with that. Frankly, we've tried to put clothes on him, he doesn't like it. He doesn't put up with that, and he's big enough to, like, fight us. So, we don't do that to him. Wishbone! I love Wishbone. Oh my goodness, so cute. Really? Ah! Okay, maybe I should watch some because I know I've probably read some of the classics that Wishbone has done an episode on. It'll be cute. But anyway, let's do one last comment here. Dignified doggo doesn't do dress ups. Oh, you called it, dearie. Thank you for all of like the alliteration. I really appreciate it. Everything has a D starting word. Oh, okay. So good stuff. Book Olive is the YouTuber. So that's the Wishbone read watch-a-thon. Very good to know if anyone wanted to check that one out. So, I think we'll do another sprint. I'm very excited to get back into this. All right, let's do one more sprint. Let me share my screen. All right, and let's go. We'll do 30 minutes. Oh boy. Hello, everybody. So this has been quite the second sprint. I basically hit my reading goal. I'm like one page off. I got to page 118. This is a fast read. Oh my word, it's such a fast read. But I am thoroughly enjoying this. It's creepy and characters are unlikable but interesting. Lots of magic is going on here, but like still vague. I don't know what's really going to happen yet, but like just vaguely spooky things have been happening. But like I don't mean like vaguely spooky like PG-13 horror movie. I mean like this is sinister feeling. Like it's still kind of maybe PG-13 because nothing big has happened yet, but it's definitely it has like this feeling that something sinister is about to go down. So I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. All right, so catching up on some comments here. Heat advisory in Arkansas. AR is Arkansas, right? Yes. That's another here to do, but stay and read. Same. It's also hot out. I think it was like 97 degrees today, roundabout there. Hmm. Yeah. Sometimes they're oddly specific, and I'm like, I can't find this. Or sometimes I'll try to cheat and be like, this book covers like three of the prompts, and it's one book. But yeah, they just give me anxiety about it. I'm like maybe a completionist, as someone was saying earlier. Oh, here's one. There you go. Hey, look at that. I love that. Thank you, Leanna, for giving us a recommendation. 304 pages according to Goodreads. Oh, okay. I mean, 304 is rare, pretty short. I mean, for most books. Oh no. Well, thank you for coming and hanging out for at least a few minutes. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do another sprint because I just hit my reading goal. And like honestly, I'm very hungry. I haven't eaten all day. Well, like, no, I had some Doritos. I don't think that counts as food. I had some Doritos and I had like a lot of coffee. So I feel weird right now that I haven't eaten anything of value. So I think I should go eat something. But that's just me not being able to be an adult. So that's not anyone else's fault besides myself. There you go. Okay. Yay. Awesome stuff. I'm glad. Good job. Finished Paper Girls loved it. I love to hear that. It's a fun series. Nice. 75% of the way through. Love that. That's a lot. The only thing I know, I cringed at one point while I was reading in the second sprint because they were said they were passing around a bottle of Malort, and I'm like, no one has ever done that in the history of Malort. If you don't know what that is, you can look it up. Malort. It's like a liquor. They mainly only sell it like in the Midwest, but it is disgusting. It's someone liquefied garbage and put it in a bottle, and like they're passing it around like drinking Malort casually. These are teenagers. There ain't no way they're drinking Malort. And so that was the only thing I'm like, about because I'm like, no, 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 no. Yay! I am thoroughly having a good time with it. I mean, I've read like, 120 pages almost. So like I read a good deal. It's a quick read. I know. All I mean is Doritos and coffee. Yay! I know. I need to read Terry Pratchett. I had so many recommendations for Terry Pratchett over the weekend. Paper Girls. Oh, there you go. I know. I think I saw like the trailer or like the teaser once, but I haven't looked it up since. But I was like, this is cool. It's good for Stranger Things fans. Fool's Fate by Robin Hobb. Okay. Yeah. Robin Hobb will hit you with the feels. But you're working it out. You're getting through it. There you go. Finished my book. Yay! Root of Kings. I know it's very long, but it's very good. There's like it seems longer than it is because like there's probably 30 pages in the back of like extra content and, like, a glossary, and there's a lot of bonus stuff in the back, so it might be a little shorter than you're thinking, but it's still probably, like, 500 pages. It's long, but it's really good. I hope you enjoy. Yes, yes, the Robin Hobb being an emotional roller coaster. Oh, great. You can just, like, go through all of them. I love that. Yeah, I yeah, I agree. Like, I was also a kid who would just drink what I got, but, like, I would question Malort. I'd be like, "Do I really wanna drink anything that bad?" It's that bad, Malort. It is very unpleasant. I would rather not drink. So, that was the only thing, but I mean, like, I would just, whatever you could anyone I don't know, we called it a kamikaze. I don't know what anyone else called it when I was in high school, but basically, it's like when you skim this, like, a little bit off of every bottle in the liquor cabinet. So it's like a tiny bit out of each one so no one can tell that you took some, but then you have this concoction of everything, and it's the grossest thing you've ever drank in your whole life, and then you don't wanna get caught with it, and you're just like, "Oh, yeah, well, we gotta chug this," and then you realize you made a lot of bad decisions that day. That was me. Yes, grappa, it's like Italian Malort. That yeah, no, grappa, same. Not I just would rather not drink. Very strong stuff, let's see. Oh, no. That happens to me very rarely. Suicide so yeah, you get, like, each of the things at the fountain, a little bit of each. Craziness. But yeah, very excited about this book. I'm very excited. I was worried. I'm like, "What if I don't like it? What if I don't like it?" And then I'm like, "I really like it so far." Fingers crossed. Like, if it continues on like this and it heats up more, like, it gives me some sizzle, like, this might be a favorite book of the year. Like, I'm gonna call it early. Like, I'm only, like, a third of the way through this, but it's really good so far. Like, I really enjoyed this quite a bit. I highly recommend. I'm having a great time. I haven't got very far yet, but we'll find out if it, like, sticks the landing or not. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, dill? Like pickles? Like like dill pickles? Oh my. That's alarming. They've done a whole lot of things to alcohol that shouldn't have been done. Also, if you haven't noticed, Batman has left. He decided he, didn't wanna be there. I think I heard my boyfriend do something in the kitchen, so he's all probably thinking he was about to get some snacks. So, that's happening. Speaking of which, I am very hungry. I feel like I should go eat because all I've had is, like, Doritos and coffee. That's so weird. I know there's, like, a pickleback, like, some people do that, like a pickle juice shot. I don't like pickles. I like dill, though. I just don't like pickles. But yeah, that's a lot. Well, I guess, like, gin is kind of herby too. It tastes like pine trees, like, on its own, unless you mix it with something. I don't know. I'm a wine person. I don't necessarily super know all the nuances of liquor. Like, I know a little bit. But, oop, here's some more stuff coming in here. Retsina. I don't think I know Retsina. I don't think I know what that is. Oh, Dutch. Oh, okay, fair. Yeah, like, I don't know, Dutch people have, like, weird like, they do like a lot of dill. Like, I had a friend whose family was Dutch. They put a lot of mayo on things. Mayo on a lot of things. I know, me too. I'm not helping myself. But what is Retsina? Now I wanna know what that is. Let me Google it. Retsina. Oh, okay, it's this Greek wine. I haven't had that before. I've had, like, Assyrtiko, which is, like, a different one. I don't know if it's, like, the same kind of vibe, but I've had Rico before, which is like, it's like a dry, I guess it could be sweet too. The one I had was dry. It's a dry Greek wine. But, I haven't really tried a lot of, like, Greek wines in general, so I haven't tried Retsina before. Evergreen wine. It tastes like tree-like. It has, like, that kind of, like, terpenes. Terpenes is something it's like, that green leafy kind of flavors you get, like eucalyptus. It would be like a terpene kind of flavor. Is it like that? It was tequila for me. I remember I was, like, at my friend's house. It wasn't even, like, a cool time. It was, like, 4 in the afternoon, and we were just wasted on tequila. It was not, like, the best moment. I threw up in her houseplant. High school, yo. I got into some shenanigans. See, if you like black licorice, then you would like that. Like, it's an acquired taste. I feel like a lot of people don't like black licorice either, though, so I'm one of those. I like red licorice, but that's just like strawberry, that's not really licorice. Oh, there. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried that. I've had Rico, which is just kind of like fruity and light and refreshing, but I haven't had something like that yet. Pine sap. You guys aren't selling me on it. I don't know if I wanna buy a whole bottle to try, but we'll see. Maybe if it ever comes into my life, maybe I'll take it like a little taste. Yeah, I don't like the medicinal stuff, the medicinal flavors. Yep. Mhm. Oh gosh, you knowing, like, your storied history, that's a little bit that's a lot of shots. I'm glad you survived. I know you were probably saying some, like, choice things, though. You have, like, a lot of, like, fun jokes you say about that, so I like that for you. But, yeah, for me, it was tequila, and I'm still not a tequila person to this day. Can't deal with it. Yes, you didn't die. Well done. That's that's the goal at that point in that situation. But, yeah, anyways, I think I'll start wrapping up just because, like, again, all I've eaten is Doritos and coffee. But, Wednesday, I have a video coming out. It's going to be my mid-month wrap up. I didn't do a ton of reading this first half of the month, I'll admit. Like, I think there's only 4 books in it, but hey, there's 4 books to review. So that'll be coming on Wednesday. I'm gonna put the polishing touches on it today. So my patrons, it will be up tonight for early access. You'll be able to watch it. And Saturday is Drunk Classics Midsummer Night's Dream. I filmed it this past weekend. I haven't watched the footage yet, but I'm horrified. I don't know what happened during it. Basically, A Midsummer Night's Dream is very short. You guys are getting the inside scoop just now for this. It's very short. It's like it would take me like an hour to read. It's very short. I don't really have an adequate amount of time to drink enough. So, what should I do? So I decided, you know what? I live in California and marijuana is completely legal here. If you're over 21, you can get marijuana. It's legal. So I was like, what if I got high and read A Midsummer Night's Dream? Mind you, I have not smoked weed in years. So I went on a journey this past weekend with that book. I don't know what I said when I filmed it. I have no recollection of what happened. So we'll find out together. I haven't even looked at it yet. I'm a little scared. I was I don't remember what happened. So we'll find out, but, that's allegedly going to be on Saturday. Fingers crossed. Hopefully, it's not such a mess I need to refilm it, but, like, it was a journey. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, don't d let's not keep doing this behavior. I just appreciated that it happened. Wishbone! Yay, I love that, and I mean, thank you for even tuning in at work. I mean, you have stuff to do. No worries. watching it for the first time. Wait, I'm not sure which one it is this. Watching this for the first time? Or is that are you Midsummer? Like, I don't know, I've seen Midsummer before, but I haven't been intoxicated for it. Yeah, it's gonna be it's a lot. Yeah, I figured if any of my drunk classics, like, this was the one to switch it up on. I don't know what happened during it. A terrier? Oh, he's a little guy. Oh, I love dogs and cats. I love how so many animals today were in, like, in the chats I had during work and, like, here. I'm having a fun animal day. Maybe. I might just be horrified, like, I don't know what happened. I remember what like, at one point the only thing I remember is that one point my boyfriend came into my peripheral vision because he was, like, dicking around in the kitchen for some reason while I was filming, and I remember going, "Ah!" Like, I had a full, like, panic, like, I'm like, I almost fell over. That's why I remember that because it was, like, a full scream. So, we'll find out. That's all I can remember really, because it was such like a whole body thing. So, I'll look at that footage and judge if it's, like, should be on the internet. But anyway, thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. I think I'm gonna go eat some food, and I will see you guys on Wednesday with a new video, and I'll be back again next Monday for more sprints. So, yeah, thank you for hanging out, and I will see you guys soon.